Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I just realized that I'm live and they kicked me right out as soon as I press live. Ain't that some Yo, I apologize. Please forgive me for the unprofessionalism that has just taken place. I didn't even know I was live. I'm taking my little old time thinking that it never even hit live because as soon as I hit live is when they kicked me out. Like that was so whack. But anyway, forgive me, guys. How y'all doing today? Yo, what's going on? It's your girl, Ryder Creator, coming back with another one. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for that. Like, I really feel a way about that. Like, I did not know I was live for a minute. And that's crazy. So, so what else was I about to say? Hey, how are you? Whoever that is. But so today I wanted to talk about everything that I witnessed today. I was in another person's chat. So I just started checking out this new I guess you could call it a true crime channel. This is my third live stream that I was at. So when I first came the first day, I said, this seems like a place where I'll this seems like one of my places, a place I will be um comfortable at because people had different names that tell me that they're into spiritually gifted things, right? So like one person name is the high priestess, one person name is something gypsy, one person name is but it's a lot of people that be in this chat and so and they was pretty nice. They greeted me. So today, this is my third chat, which was today. I mean, my third live stream, and I was in a chat that was today. So, so it was about the guy Rex Humorman or whatever his name is, the guy that took the lives of these women on in New York, and they have found the bodies of them washed up or on the side of the beach or something. It's called Giglio Beach or something like that, and so they have found that about, and they said they have been there for at least 7 to 11 years or something, and so they have found them. Now, today they was doing a press conference about him because it was two more victims that they have found that was related to a different location because he got probably different locations. So so um so I went in there, and was checking out that we was waiting for the live stream to begin. When the live stream, I mean, not the live stream, we was waiting for the press conference to begin for them to announce what's going on and all this stuff. So, so I'm in the chat at the time. Let me try to make sure that this is turned down because I don't want to put this man's stream on my live, but I'm just going to relay the different things that was said in the live chat. So, you know what I mean? Because I had some haters on full display. So, as this was going on, first, the host of the show was trying to keep us, entertained and not from leaving his chat until the press conference begins. So he just started going over old stuff, which I really don't know the particulars, except for the fact that this man is connected to this and that he also lived somewhere else with his brother-in-law for a few years. I can't remember if it's South Carolina, South Dakota. I feel like it's South something, but I could be wrong. I feel like it was South something. It's either South Carolina or South Dakota. So anyway, they was doing a conference on him. So I started talking about the spiritual information that I had got, right? Because I feel like this is a place that I could go and I could be myself because of the first time I came there and the people I've seen in the chat. So I'm trying to find that where I was at and what I was saying. So I could tell you about this conversation. So yeah, I had some haters that came in there. Let me see. So so I was like, I just remember I was in there. So okay. So I said spiritual information because they was talking about the wife. The wife has not been arrested yet. And the wife should be arrested, in my opinion, because um she at least knows something, she witnessed something. She would be considered an accessory in certain places because this woman, look, so the spiritual information that I received told me, and this was years ago, whenever they found the bodies of these women, this is when this was divulged to me. I don't know if it's been a year or it's been 2 years, but when it was, this was divulged to me. So, um, and I did a piece on here about it. So you can find my piece on my channel because I know I said a piece about how many victims there really are. I don't know what else I said, but I remember that. I didn't divulge that today in the chat. But anyway, so I was saying spiritual information told me that the wife showed me that the wife um saw the victims alive. That the wife saw the victims in the basement. This is what I was saying. I kept saying something like this over and over again. Now, not over and over again, but probably like two, maybe three times. So this person named Learning Curves or whatever just gonna come butting in my business, talk about so I was saying this kind of after either what the press conference person was saying or what the host was saying. Whoever it was, I was chiming off of what they were saying. And so that's what made me say that. And I was saying, yeah, the wife knew because they was trying to say the wife didn't know. And the wife knew. The wife definitely knew. Now, I asked God and the ancestors, did the wife, and this was a while ago, did the wife help? They said no. She didn't help with the, but still, you literally came down that basement and seen alive victims, and you did nothing to free them or to help them save their lives. So you are just as guilty as that Murderer. Okay? Like you are just as guilty as him. So, so let me see if I started saying, oh, wait a minute. I must already started saying something. All right. Yeah. What was I saying? Because I see my stuff. So anyway, so I was saying that the wife is as guilty as him. Like she actually looked these people while they were still living in the face. Now it might not have been all of them because this is what they trying to do. They trying to say that the wife and the family was out of town every single time that the Murders took place. That's what they trying to say. Now let me ask that right now, because I didn't even touch that. I knew that was BS. And I was, matter of fact, me and somebody said at the same time, I'm not buying it. Like I said, I'm not buying it. He said, I don't buy it. And I said, Richard, great minds think alike. And I put the little thinking face. He was like, right, LOL. But anyway, let me ask that now because this is what they're trying to sell. That okay, so God, was the wife and the kids out of town every time this man picked up and accosted a victim? No. So was, let me ask this. Were they out of town when they just said that the wife and the children or something presented something to show that they were out of town at the time of one of the murders? So was that true? Is that actually true? The one that they did present evidence? No, it's not true. They just cooked some books and made some things look like, it was what it was. But it really was not like that. They was there because that wife, that's the one thing that I was shown, that the wife seen these victims in the basement alive, seen them, and did nothing to save them. So anyway, right? And what is crazier is when I seen that, wow, I didn't even pay attention to that. I kind of seen what they were saying later. So anyway, So I kept saying this in the chat. So this girl named Learning Curves or whatever gonna say, oh, I said, yeah, I said that's what I got from spiritual information. The wife saw the girls held hostage. Now they never said nothing about nobody being held hostage at the time. Like the people that's reporting never said anything about the girls being held hostage. This is me saying the spiritual information that I got. Like nobody said nothing about it. Now, later on in the press conference, a reporter started questioning them and said, "Do you?" And remember, I said in the basement, they said, um, do you have any evidence or something pointing towards the fact that they were whatever he said, it meant held hostage. Like I said, it meant exactly that. So he said held in the basement or something. They said something. He's like, that's what we're trying to prove to find effectual evidence of. But we already have something about the new discovery. We have proof of this from the new discovery, and it has something to do with his digital forensics on all his different devices. It was a whole bunch of devices. That means he recorded these things. He had all types of stuff going on. He had about 80 devices or something. It was crazy. So, so, I said it again. I said the wife saw the women held captive in their basement. She might have helped, but when I asked them, they said no, she didn't. They said she didn't help. They said she didn't help them, but she didn't help them people get free either. So that's guiltiness. If that was anybody else, they would be taking them out of here and arresting them. So, the person learning curve said, "Oh no, she ain't say nothing yet." So they said, "What did you get, Rob, when I said something about the spiritual information?" All right, come on now. Come on, chat. Don't act funny. All right, I got it back. So somebody had asked me, what did I get? They said, what did you get, Ra? Now I gotta wait for it to come back. So, all right, let me try to speed this up. So the girl learning curve is gonna say, if you're going off of spiritual information, please don't do that. Go by official evidence. First of all, chick, who the hell are you to tell me what to go off of? First of all, mind your damn business. I ain't asked you for nothing. I don't believe he just stole my words. Get out of here, yo. Somebody, an artist that I love, but he a Scorpio. Remember, I was telling y'all, Scorpios is my twin sign, and the title of his artistic piece is Poetry in Motion. And if y'all don't remember, on one of my shorts, I did this thing, and that's what it's called, Your Poetry in Motion. They'd be like, you poetry in motion, a masterpiece, like a Mona Lisa or something like that. I was saying, oh no, I was saying the artist names, like um I can't remember, but it's a whole poem. And I said, you poetry in motion, like the ocean, like a masterpiece. Like, and then I started saying like something meets Da Vinci, like Maurice meets Matisse and all this. Yo, he just popped up with the same type of frame of mind. I gotta hear that to see if we was on the same page. Cause that's my spiritual soulmate, the Scorpio. Like they my twin sign. We think exactly alike, and we see through people exactly alike too. So anyway, so getting back to this argument and altercation that I have with this person. So the person gonna say, writer creator, if you're going off of spiritual information, please don't do that. Go by official evidence. First of all, who the hell do you think you are to tell me what I could go off of? First of all, you don't run nothing over here. So so somebody asked me what did I get? This person named Mr. Something, because they got a emoji instead of what they really want to say. So I guess their name could be McCann. I don't know. So anyway, they asked me what did I get, and I said I got that he built a torture table in his basement. This is what I said. They ain't said nothing about none of this. The only thing that they just said was something about the basement. So I said I got that he built, but I had already said something about the basement before they said something about the basement. So I said I got that he built a torture table in his basement. He idolized BTK. He held women hostage. His wife saw the victims alive. Now, that's what I put as a like a whole scenario of what I was saying, right? And then that right after that, somebody asked him a question, and I said, I told y'all. So look, so the chick gonna say, hold up, let me get to her little cantankerous ASS. She tried to say something about, I forgot what else she said. But anyway, I said learning curves. Didn't you just hear everything I said be repeated later by these detectives? So my spiritual information is right. It was right. So she gonna say, "Oh, I don't go off of spiritual information. I only go off of facts." So I said, "Wait a minute, let me get to that. I forgot what else I said." And she was like, "She not here to argue, but it's not official evidence." It's official evidence. They sitting up there introducing it to discovery. It's official evidence. All of this stuff that they acquire off of the digital forensics of these digital devices. What are you talking about, crazy? So, so she gonna say, I don't believe in spiritual information, only facts of the case. I said, well, all them only facts of the case was just proven by everything they said with they facts of the case match my spiritual information exactly. So I'm trying to find out what else I said to her with her corny ass. So anyway, so what I didn't catch, so I said, yeah, I said the facts of the case just match my spiritual evidence. I'm not here to get your approval, girl. Cause I don't know why she keep trying to single me out and talk to me. I ain't said nothing to you. I ain't addressed you until you address me. But you really don't want to tangle with me because if you get on my bad side, I could be a nasty bitch. I really don't give a damn. So anyway, so I said, yeah, I'm not here to get your approval. Okay. So I ain't see that she said something else. So this girl named Southwest something, she said, Writer Creator, are you a person with visions? So look, learning curves, the slick bitch said something that I didn't even know she said, because if I knew it, I would have cussed her out. But she just got proved wrong and made it look so damn stupid. So look, so I was like, so she gonna say Chad Daybell also has spiritual evidence, but it got him the death penalty. First of all, I ain't got nothing to do with no Chad Daybell. Second of all, it ain't gonna get me no death penalty. I'm sitting up here proving you wrong as we speak. As you're not listening with your dumb ass. If you was listening, you would hear these people, the reporters, asking them questions that's actually proving everything I said to be a fact. The only thing that didn't come out yet was the torture table and the wife coming down, the wife seeing the victims alive. So look, so this girl asked me, she was like, I didn't see Lerner Kerr's her comment because I would have cussed her out. I really would have, because that's the type of chick I am. So anyway, so it said, Writer Creator, are you a person with visions? And I said, um, let's make sure there's a Beyonce's visions in it, because I'd have cussed her out. I didn't see that. So she said, "Are you a person with visions?" I said, "I have." I said, "I have visions, dreams, use spiritual tools, and get deep impressions of people." So she was like, "So She swear she one of them people that's a wannabe cop. She wants you to bow down to the police and all that. She wants you to like anything they say is definite fact. Anything other than that, she don't whatever. But everything they said, I said before they said this. So you can't discount that because it was actual fact. So she said, so the girl that I was talking to about the visions and dreams and all that, she said, I can't imagine feeling or seeing these things in any way. I said to her in reply, wait a minute, it's coming right up. Come on now. I think it is. I hope I ain't go past it. So I said, oh, so I said, I said, her name's something Southwest Explorers. I said, I asked God to only show me what I can handle. God blocks out the rest. That's how my gifts work, or whatever. So while we talking, wait a minute, let me get some water. I'm gonna choke the devil bit. Forgive me. No, I'm just choking up here. I'm not saying that. So So she lucky I ain't see that comment because I would have cussed that bitch outright. So she was trying to be smart and trying to talk down on everything I said or whatever. But as soon as I finished right, so they also made this discovery, the evidence that they talking about that they came forward, talking about they're gonna arrest these people. I mean that they got two more victims that they add on to his case, right? So when they was done with the press conference, um the guys, the host, kept on going with the stuff, and then they also presented to the public the discovery so you could see what it is that they're introducing into this. Okay, so it already was approved to be introduced into evidence, but this woman trying to say it's not official evidence. She sounds stupid. So anyway, so so as all of this stuff is taking place, right? Um, so now the host is actually breaking down the stuff that they presented as like new discovery evidence or whatever. So he's breaking it down, showing all the stuff, the little list that they found in the computers and all the stuff. They had like 82 devices. It was a lot of stuff. So 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 the host ends up saying exactly what I said, but I believe that it was inspired because he's seen my stuff. He's seen me and this girl going back and forth, and he's seen what I had to say, and he must have weighed it out in his head and said that makes sense because I don't know where he came from with it except for seeing it from me. So he was like, uh, later in the show, he was like, uh, I have a strong feeling that he had a torture table. Remember, I told y'all that, and I wrote that in the chat. So early in the chat. So also I said he built it though, but the man didn't say that he built it. He said he got a strong feeling that. And I said, come on now. I said his name. Come on with the muscle and the 100. You know that them symbols. So I'm like, come on now. Look. So then she started being quiet. Now she don't want to try to challenge what I got to say because now the host saying the same thing I'm saying. So the more and more, so he started digging into the discovery new evidence or whatever. And when he was doing this, don't you know he had a to-do list, almost like a honey to-do list about being a KILLER. So it was crazy. He had like a do and don't and what he need and how he need to do it and da 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 da. Uh, the rules he should go by, what he shouldn't do. And when he started reading that, I said, yeah, it sounds just like Dexter. This what I said. So he even was talking about that type of thing. He was saying the things he got to do to like make it KILL room, like how Dexter used to do. And Dexter, if you ever seen Dexter, if you didn't see Dexter, Dexter is a show about serial K's, a serial KILLER that takes out serial KILLERS. Okay, is the irony of it all. So, and he works on the police department, like he works for the police department, and he is a whole serial K the whole time. So anyway, so I said, yeah, just like Dexter. So when he was reading through the thing, he's found something in the computer notes that said build a torture table. He said this out his mouth. So this is the host reading what the person what the police have presented for evidence. So it literally just shut her up. She seemed real stupid. She got real quiet and it looked real dumb sitting up here trying to discount what I got to say. But then everything I had to say was divulged. The only thing that did not come out yet is that the wife saw the victims alive in her basement. Okay, that's the only thing that they come out. Every single thing else I said came out, and then they said something else in the discovery notes or the digital evidence. Once they showed something, I said, so he been doing this for decades. I don't know what they said, but it said I said he been doing this for decades, huh? Or whatever. Right after I said that, like a minute later, there was like as far back as 2002. I'm like, yo, this is crazy the way it keep on coming out like this. And then I was just watching it a little while ago, and they said that I know his digital records, and I don't know if it's recordings, just documentation, whatever he was doing on them digital devices, date back as far as 1994. And I guess I'm just going to divulge this again, but I had already divulged it on one of my previous pieces because I did a piece on him, or I did a piece about this person. I don't know if I did a piece on him in particular, but I said how many victims there were. And it was years ago. It was either a year or two ago when they first found the first 7 bodies or whatever. So I was asking God and the ancestors how many victims he have, and they said about either I don't remember if they said under, over, or around, but it's around 200 victims, which is insane. They only done found 11. 200. This man is a different type of evil, a different type of sick, and he need to be put to death. He really do. The world don't have room for a person like that anymore. Like all the lives that was lost at the hands of this evil man. So, but yeah, I just came here to talk about how it was a vindicating day for the spiritually gifted. But what really made me mad is as I'm talking about this to start off my live, it clicked. I didn't even know I was live. It clicked me right off when I would have been going live. So it was nothing going on for the first minute of my live because I didn't know that I was even live. I was taking my good old time. I could have rushed back here earlier than that, but I was taking my good old time because I didn't know I was live. I thought when I came through, I was going to have to push live to go live. But yeah, long story. But anyway, so that's the story for today about how the spiritually gifts, my spiritual gifts, with a combination of God's spiritual information and the angel's spiritual information to help the people that were this man's victims, get justice. They had gave me information. They gave me this information a year or two ago. I don't know when them bodies was found at first off the coast of New York. But yeah, um I don't know where they was found. I mean, what exact year they were found, but when they were found, I questioned about it. And then my ancestors and God told me to get off of it because it's too much. It's too traumatic. Like, because when they tell me information, they have to go into the actual situation to know what happened. So it's not like we going into something where it's one person that did this, or if they want to show me something, they'll pull me into the situation. But I don't want to go into a situation where 200 people got to lose their lives. I don't want to witness nothing like that. I never witnessed nobody losing their lives, even though I'll be getting all the information around it. I've never, thank God, by the grace of God, God know what I can handle and God know what I can't handle. So by the grace of God, um I've never seen anybody lose their lives. I'll see something like right up to it. Like, so say for instance, like with with Classic and Sincere, with that crazy mother, because she the one who did it. Hey, Hippo Heart, how you been, honey bunny? How have you been? It's good to see you, sweetie. Very good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope all is well with you, sweetie. So, so I forgot what I was about to say because I looked down and see you there. I'm like, oh, hey, girl. It's good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. I hope everything is going good with you. I remember the last time we talked, you were going through some things. And I don't know if it was family things or if it was love things. I can't remember. But yeah, I think it was family things. So I hope all of that has gotten better. I hope I prayed for you. I hope everything is good with you, and it's very good to see you. So, what was I trying to talk about? I don't even remember. I got all excited when I seen you here, but I can't remember. Ah, darn it. So, what was I talking about? Something about. I know it's about this food, about this Murderer. So, oh, I said that the ancestors and God was telling me don't touch this because it's too traumatic for them to go into, because if they're giving me the information, they have to go into this. So they would have to go into the situation where 200 people then lost their lives at the hands of one man. You know the type of trauma that would do to somebody trying to find out information. So they told me do not dive into this one. They just told me big facts about, how many, around how many victims there is, and they just told me to leave it at that because it could be too much. And if they would have tried to show me, they would have pulled me into, that's what I was saying, they would have pulled me into the situation, and not darn sure don't want to see 200 people being taken out or whatever. But and I said, by the grace of God, I haven't seen anybody lose their life. They'll show me like up to what happened, but I won't. That's good. Family things, life takes it. So okay, okay, okay. But stay positive, stay motivated, and stay thinking good thoughts. Don't let any negativity bring you down. Don't let nobody rain on your parade, and you gonna be okay, sweetie pie. So, like I was saying, uh, if I was saying something about them dragging me into the, that I didn't want to see all that, and darn it. Oh, I said, so I said I said, like, in the case, I said they'll take me all the way up to something, but they won't actually show me what has happened. That's what God does to protect me, because God know I can't handle that. Like, shoot, I had a whole meltdown when Gabby was found, because Gabby, I had a message from God or Gabby or my ancestors, somebody from this spirit box that makes words, and the spirit box that makes words. And so they was telling me, um, so they said, and this was about eight something. It might have been 8:24, 8:25, 8:26, 8:27, at the latest 8:28. But I don't think it was that late. I don't even think it was 8:28. But anyway, they were saying, um Gabriella, because that's the only name they had that was similar to her at first. They said Gabriella um Van Hunt, very important, don't forget, right? And I didn't understand what that meant, but I looked up Van Hunt, and guess what it took me to? Van Life, exactly what she was doing. And then they started going further. They was telling me stuff about Dunes Point and Bryce Park. She had been to these places. Like, it was a Dunes National Park or something like that. And then it was a something else, a Bryce Canyon. So they was, and it said the Bryce Canyon thing said Brian choked me over Bryce Park. Okay, so that was Gabby telling me what he did. So, and then they said something about Dunes Point, and what I found out, what was important about the Dunes National Park or whatever, is that is where we first were informed of seeing her scars of her being abused by Brian. Like, it was she was going like sand surfing. I don't know if that's what it's called, but she was going sand surfing or something. And when she went down the hill, she ended up with her back to the camera, and you could see this big black bruise on right around her right shoulder, I believe it was. And that's the first time we seen a bruise on her that showed that she was being abused. So yeah, like, they'll show me things, but they won't show me the actual crime. Thank God, because God knows I can't handle it. And like I was saying, like with Classic and Sincere, because the mother is the person that did it. The foster mother, the fake adopted mother, because they only adopted them because they could still get paid while adopting these kids. So the mother, she the one who did it. And I was seeing through Classic's eyes. I don't know which child she was about to do something to, but what I remember is I was seeing through Classic eyes, and it had something to do with all of that happened to them over one of them putting gum, and it might not have been them. It could have been the other kids that they got, but it was some gum on the chest area, like the I don't know if you call it the chest. You know how people have bunk beds, or they have regular beds and they have like a dresser or chest or something connected to it. Somebody put gum on the, I guess, chest thing that's supposed to serve as a headboard. Um that's next to that's on connected to the bed. Somebody put gum there, and she was like, "Who did this?" And the kids was like, "Oh shit!" Like, they didn't say that, but that's how they was feeling, and that's how and Sincere actually started like jumping up and down and looking scared, like he knew what she was capable of. This ain't the first time she went ham on these children, and he knew what she was capable of. And then I saw, I don't know if I can say this, a KNIFE, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's as far as it goes. I didn't see nothing. That's as far as they let it go, to tell me what was used on one of these babies, and what it was about, and what she did. And I seen from her, like, from Classic point of view, like, her swinging on them, but I didn't see us get hit, if you understand. Like, I can't explain it. It's so hard to explain, but it's like it keeps me from being traumatized So I didn't feel nothing. So I don't know if she swung on me. She might have swung on Sincere, but it was showing her raising her hands to swing them. But I ain't feel nothing because I was classic in the vision, but I ain't feel nothing. So I don't know. She might have swung on Sincere, and that might have been who she had the weapon for as well. But yeah, so just to say that it doesn't show me, thank God, the crimes. It only shows me like a lead up or information that needs to be known. Or sometimes when I see through their eyes, I will see after their spirit leaves their body. Like with Mia Mercado's case, that's how I see. I seen after her spirit had left her body because this person that did it had on the gray hoodie that he was found when he took his own life. He was found in, and so this had to be that day. Well, it could have been another day. He could have had them same clothes on for 2 days, but uh, I think it was the same day, and I think it was I was seeing through Mia's eyes when her spirit left her body. So I was looking like over to the right, and the guy, oddly enough, he wasn't in his own car. He was in somebody else's car, and he was sitting in the passenger seat, and he had on a gray hoodie. I didn't see the guy's face because God, the ancestors, or Mia, whoever was showing me this, um, they didn't think I could handle that. They know I had a whole breakdown when they found Gabby. So they was like, I don't think she could handle that, like seeing the person actual face. And so they just showed me the gray hoodie. But then I learned it was him because then it was reported that he took his life and that he was wearing a gray sweatshirt. This is what somebody said. And I said, OMG. I had a vision, but I didn't know who these people was. His whole face was blocked out. I didn't see his face. And then the person who was in the driver's seat, I didn't see nothing about them. And I found out that I didn't see nothing about them but it was like a black outlining of a person, but I ain't see nothing, whether it was a girl or guy, nothing. I just seen that it was a person in the driver's seat and it was all black, covering it up like it was blacked out. And the reason why is because that person had nothing to do with what happened to Mia. So Mia didn't want to, or whoever was showing me this didn't want to include them because knowing me, I would have implicated them all up in it. I would have been trying to find pictures of people that look like this person. So they knew what they was doing because I am like that. Like when it came to Summer and I had this dream and seen through her eyes, I literally went and got a picture of a guy that this person looked like and then put on a wig or drew a wig on this person and put on a trucker hat and all this and tried to show y'all what I seen in my dream through Summer eyes. So I am a trip. So they was right for not showing me because I would have had him or a person that looked just like him face plastered all across my channel because I'm a trip. So yeah, that's beautiful that you stand on positive all the time. That's all we could do sometimes. So yeah, but I just wanted to come through and talk about how it was a big win for the spiritually gifted today. That somebody, a negative Nancy, a hater, uh tried to come for me, but she ended up looking stupid because everything that I divulged that I got from spiritual information later was divulged in this press conference and later in the discovery digital evidence that was presented to the public. And once it was presented to us on this same live stream, everything that I said, every single thing except for that the wife saw the victims in the basement alive, being held hostage. That's the only thing. But even the fact that they was held hostage was there. The fact that it was in the basement was there. They said that. They said something about the torture table. The only thing that I did not know is that He had the table mechanically made because he's an architect. So he mechanically made it where he could stand them up straight or lay them like horizontally. So uh that's what that's the difference is that. But when I seen the vision that they showed me of the wife seeing a girl alive, and what which made me pry further, when I seen that the person was like almost hanging from something, not like their arms was up on something, and it was like they were standing up. So I did see that, but I didn't even realize I saw that. I wasn't even going into specifics like that. I was just saying what I was shown, and just the specifics. When the person asked me what did I see, I just wanted to be as specific as I could remember, or what was I shown, or what did I get, and I just told them the spiritual information that I got, and every single thing I said on there panned out, except for that the wife saw them alive. That's the only thing they don't have yet. Cause trust me, give it time, they will. Somebody gonna give her up. I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna let her go just to get her to testify against her guy. I don't know. But yeah, we gonna see how that go. And also, I found out that so why I think the wife was in the chat. So I was on this man's live, and why do I think the wife was in the chat? I think she was in the chat because so we was on the thing going over the evidence and all this stuff. We was just having conversations in the chat because he have a healthy chat. It'd be a lot of people in his chat. So we were just going over information, and somebody, I don't remember what's the first thing that the person said, but it wasn't, the wife wasn't under her real name or nothing, but it was a woman in this chat. So, and she said something that's how I am. I could read the energy of a chat too. And I could tell people that's trying to disguise themselves. I could point them out clear as day, like they sitting there as themselves, and know who these people are, which is really crazy, but it's really like another gift that I have. So, like I had did this with Summer's mom. She was in I believe it was Chris McDonough's chat, and she was disguised under a hidden name, but because of something she said, it just snapped my attention. I'm like, what? That's her ass. Why would she say that? I knew it was her when I heard her say something. So then the same thing happened today. The person said something that piqued my antennas, like, what the heck? So it made me pay attention to this person. So then I started paying attention to what this person had to say. I'm like, who is that? So then the next thing that the person said was, try walking a mile in my shoes. I said, her shoes. So I said, so then I didn't know if somebody had asked her, like, what do you mean by that, walking a mile in your shoes? And she was like, um, imagine having a husband that you find out is a serial killer. I'm like, yo, let me find out this is his wife here. So she didn't have the wife's name, so she had a different name. I can't even remember her name. But I said I dressed her, I tagged her. You know how we could tag people in a YouTube chat? I tagged her and I said, so and so, I don't remember what her name was, but I said, so and so, are you Rex's wife? Because the way she was speaking, and she was going on by herself, nobody was saying anything to her to make her continue rambling like this, but she had to get this shit out, and she was getting it out in the chat, and nobody noticed that but me. Nobody. And when I said her name and tagged her and said, are you Rex's wife? Then nothing else was heard from this woman afterwards. So why I think the the Killer's wife was in the chat the whole entire time. And she was just feeling some type of way so bad, she kept trying to make people understand how she feel. And she gave herself away. But nobody else noticed it but me. But when I asked that question, she disappeared. You ain't hear nothing else from her. So anyway, hey, boo. Hey, Cold Pepsi. Oh, shoot. Let me make Hippo Heart a moderator. I meant to do that. I just noticed that when I say your blue thing. Let me go in here and make my Hippo Heart a doggone moderator, yeah. Yes. Come on now. Stop playing with me. My phone is acting crazy. My phone can't take the heat. My phone is acting a fool. A whole pure D fool. All right. Let me go to my chat. Go to my thing. Forgive me, y'all. But how you been, Cold Pepsi? How you been, boo? I be missing you. Where you been, Missy? Oh, somebody unsubscribe. Get lost, whoever did unsubscribe. We don't want you here. If you did unsubscribe, we don't even want you here. So yeah. But excuse me for snapping, but yeah. I don't got time for the fake. So let me make my girl a moderator. Moderator. Yes. So, Hippo Heart, if you still in here, if you type another thing, I'll be able to see if you got a moderator jacket, because that's what I gave you, a moderator thing. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention until Cold Pepsi came in here. But yeah. So, like I was saying, um, I think I was done. I don't know. I just want to say it's good to see you, Cold Pepsi. I've been missing you. It's been rough, but trouble don't last always. I'm gonna keep pressing my way. Well, if you need any questions or um like inspiration, or like you said, trouble don't last always. If you need any specific questions answered, I got my ancestors. You know that, right? I got them sitting right here. They ready. If you need the questions answered, like when will this happen for me, or when will that happen for me, or when will whatever question you need answered, just write it in the chat, and I got you. There you go. There she go. With our blue sleeve. Yes, girl. So anyway, any question that you got, uh, I could get an answer for you. You can put it right in the chat, and I'll ask it, and the ancestors will give you your answers. Like if anything good gonna happen for you, or whatever you want to know. So let me just ask off of my instincts. So usually when we feel like we're going through a struggle, it's usually because of money problems. So when will Cold Pepsi get a financial blessing, God? How soon from now will it be? 1, 2, 3. 3 what? 3 weeks? No. Look, I was trying to be super hopeful. 3 months? Yeah. Should I say or less? No. Okay. So around 3 months from now, boo, you're gonna get a financial blessing. And usually a financial blessing means out the clear blue, like you did not see this coming. And is it gonna be thousands, God? Yes. It's gonna be thousands, sweetie. Should I go any further on here? No. They said don't go any further, but it's going to be thousands with an S. Okay? So hang on in there. Your financial blessing is coming, and it's coming within 3 months from now, around 3 month mark, and it's going to be thousands of dollars. Okay? Now I don't know if that's what you was down about, but I just assume that's what we usually get down about. That's what we all. go through tough times and feel like we don't have enough money. So yeah, just hold on to that, boo boo. Just know you got a financial blessing coming. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. So um um hopefully everything been going okay emotionally. Is everything okay emotionally, sweetie pie? Just checking on you. Just checking on you because I got to check in on you. I ain't seen you in such a long time. I got to make sure you're doing well. So, um, but yeah. And anybody who in the cut, in the waiting, in the wings, and all that, y'all can feel free to put any questions y'all have, if it's positive, into the chat. Oh man. Oh boo. So I'm gonna pray for you tonight. I promise. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for her tonight. So yeah, I promise, boo boo. I'm gonna pray for you tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do. Cause we gonna get that stuff away from you. We gonna get all negativity away from you. Um, and yes, air sign, you have to remember that you have great manifestation powers, honey bunny. And you have to be careful to think positive thoughts and try to surround yourself with positive people because as air signs, y'all feed off of other people energy. It's like so um and so you got to be careful not to place yourself around negativity. If you can't help it, like say it's a job or something, you can't help it, you gotta go to your job, just tune them out. Don't even listen to what is being said. Don't participate in no office gossip. If it's home life, just shut them out, tune them out, put in your earphones, do whatever you got to do for the house, and keep it moving because you can't afford to put in negativity into you because you will end up manifesting negativity. If you think negative thoughts, you'll end up this for everybody. If you think negative thoughts, you'll end up manifesting negative stuff. Or if you speak negative things, same thing, because both of those things are the first things used in manifestation. Your thoughts and your mouth, that's how you bring things into fruition. So be careful what the words you speak out your mouth because they're very powerful. So speak positivity and speak life into you. Yes, and I'm gonna speak life into you. So I speak that Cold Pepsi is going to um pull herself up out of all these dark feelings or hard times that she's going through. She is going to surround herself with positivity. She's going to only be able to think positive thoughts. She's going to manifest everything that she's been dreaming for into her life, and her financial blessing is coming in 3 months. So get ready, girl. Get ready, Freddie. So yes, yes, yes. Yes, boo. So um so how you been? I almost don't want to get off the live because I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, girl. You be missing in action. I'm sad that I don't be seeing you. So um how's work? Is work okay? How is Sean, the boy named Sean that you work with? Y'all good? Yeah. Yo, so um what was I about to ask you? How you been, boo? I don't know. I just wanted to catch up with you. So yeah, hopefully everything is going good. But yeah, I'm gonna pray for you tonight, most definitely. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I appreciate everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me. Um, And once again, the spiritually gifted 1-1. Okay for the team. Um, and Aquarius, hang in there. Don't let life uh like weigh you down. Pick yourself up. Stay positive. You said you good. You've been having a lot going on. And girl, sure is a female. I used to help decorate. You're on point, honey. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I thought Sean was a man. I didn't know. But I remember that. Sure. Yeah. So yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah. But yeah. So I guess on that note, everything I'm sending positive vibes out to everybody and every living thing. And we gonna get through this. We gonna make it, y'all. We gonna make it. We gonna prosper. We gonna be successful. We gonna do all that good stuff. And thank you for the people that done showed up. Thank you for the people that done came through. Um, if anybody is please like, sub, share, subscribe. I said subscribe already, my bad. And if anybody is interested in supporting the platform, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. Every donation is appreciated. Every gift is appreciated. If you wish to contact me for any reason, uh, to just send me a message or to book a reading because I do readings. Um, Mainly, I do divine and rod readings, which is a spiritual tool used to talk to God and our ancestors that to guide you for spiritual guidance or for truth or for answers, whatever you're looking for. If you're interested in that, hit me up on my email. I also do oracle card readings as well, for the people that like card reads. But if you're interested, like I said, hit me up on the email. It's listed in the description box. I thank everybody that came out. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody's presence. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Peace.